yes we are. Yes we are. Yeah, yes we are. Miller kusay multi-band and multi-layer. Kapag po yung nipo pong kilolin multiplayer. Headliner kusay there was a chain ng alligator. Background to katay kung may kempelebek ng the Terminator. Korean pulling block, ito yung gamot. Detonin, kung nagkap na stop. Pag-ipoy taruan. Sang mag-ipot na gold cheese. Let's on the bottom now my whole team here. Hita ko sa konsolot. Kunin ko sa alahin ko sa kapag sa tila sa bol. Head ko na alahin ko. Tatanong kinalok ko na kila sa one you ring. มองเห็นทุกอย่างยกเว้นศัตรูช่างน่าตลกเอาเพียงผู้เดียวที่ต้องชนะมีแค่ตัวเองคนเดียว Mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. Who the freaking savage? Listen, baby, yes we are. Mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. Who the freaking savage? Listen, baby, yes we are. 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 돈자랑 몸자랑 맥주랑 이자랑 잠이나 쳐자라 남들아 바뀐 죽들은 내가 아까 써버린 일용 나무 젓가락 잘라 적자랑 제가 시간에 잘한 걸 만드는 자랑 내 예쁜 가지는 바람 들어가지고 겁내학자 시간을 부었다 감지 발라가 바람처럼 내 바라보며 위로 날아오를 준비 비행 청소년 위를 비행하며 아드레날린 분비 시간 차오른 나를 파고드는가 시야를 죽이고 타고 들어가 맨 땅에 헤딩하며 하나만 파고 들어왔더니 나도 모르게 뿌리뿐 나무 어렵다 흔들어도 빛적으로 나가들은 내가 지금 절대 안 떨어져 왜 또 보내더니 꼬다박이 떨어져 땅이나 기어라 꺼져 존재 자체가 보조한 세월만으로 마무리하는 별거리 토너먼트 남친 서바이벌 살아남기 모래 처음 살려보내지 않기
안녕하세요, 샤누밀리입니다.
So what's on the heck of a time and test of English? I need the great bro, I know I'm the best. I knew you gotta have it at D-R-U-T-S. Yeah, see my representing body, so I'm trying to get my teeth. So when I need, cause I tell me, but she with the music, cause she cute as bitty. Okay, mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. Who the freaking savage? Listen, baby, yes we are. Mirror, 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 mirror on the wall. Who the freaking savage? Listen, baby, yes we are.
Yes we are. Yes we are. Yes we are. Yes we are. Yes we are.
Oh, yes we are.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should be here. Hi. What are you doing? What are you wearing? What's in your mouth? Mayor of Titty City. Welcome. That's a name. Also, I'm pretty sure that I might be mayor of Titty City. Just saying. Anyway, welcome. Well, blissful. Happy today, happy always to y'all and yours, etc., etc. Let's see. Your river cruising name. I have no clue who you are. That's cool. Not asking. Don't need to know. Oh, goodness gracious. Also, great balls of fire. Okay, so let's just get to it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna cover another episode. Let's just get to it.
Sure.
My first memory, I lived in it's called Rite Aid. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Yeah.
But I lived it's an aisle of Rite Aid called Feminine Care, and I lived there for a long time.
Hey. So this is another episode of Everything is Alive. And, well, like you just heard, this is an interview with a pregnancy test. So, buckle up.
But you did get purchased.
Yeah, it just happened. It was so wild because this lady put her hand on like all my neighbors. Like she touched all of us, and she was reading our backs, and she went with me, and I was just blown away. It's a blessing and a curse, because getting to leave, I don't really know what's out there. I mean, I know what's in my instructions. I know what can happen to us. I know that eventually, if everything goes according to plan, I'm going to get peed on.
Yeah.
Yeah. My name is Emmy. I'm a pregnancy test.
Do you just, for, I guess, our listeners that can't see you, do you just want to describe what you look like for us?
Sure. Well, I live in a box, so a lot of people, I haven't shown my form in the world before, I guess, but you can tell from the picture on the box, I think. I'm tall and sort of slender, and I've got a very long neck.
So you live in a box?
Yes. I have instructions, too. It's not just me.
Well, I first thought I would start by asking you some questions about babies, but you actually, despite what you do, you actually interact with adults a lot more than babies. Do you have a sense for what babies are like?
I know it's like a small... I've seen them in the aisle before, and they're like little people that can't do anything.
Sorry, babies.
Yeah.
I think I understand them as little people that they make noise, but they don't really help with anything.
Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah. So what you're...
Like, I've never seen a baby, like, refill the stock of pregnancy tests.
Right.
But I understand also that they're very cute, and people like taking care of a thing that does nothing.
And what about the adults you encounter in the aisle?
Yeah, sometimes it's like moms and daughters. Sometimes it's women by themselves. Sometimes it's like little boys who come to laugh at us, and I don't take that personally, but some of the products in the aisle don't like that. But I don't blame them. Everybody's curious.
When people are embarrassed or excited or scared, are you feeling that?
Yeah. It's hard because, like, as a pregnancy test, I can be positive, I can be negative, but people can be a lot more things than that.
Yeah. Can I actually ask you some just yes or no questions, because you are a yes or no thing?
Yes.
And you can just give me answers, yes or no?
Yes.
No. Well, yes. Go on.
Well, I guess, would you say you're happy to be who you are?
Yes.
When you think about delivering the big news that you're going to deliver, are you nervous?
Yes.
Are all people inherently good?
Yes.
Is my dad proud of me?
I think he would have to pee on me for me to know that.
Are there any mistakes a person can't undo?
Yes.
Hold on a second. I'm going to write this down. Note to self, get dad to pee on pregnancy test. Okay, go on.
Will I ever have a kid?
Yes.
Should I have a kid?
Yeah.
When you think about how you're going to be used, is that gross to you?
No. I've been wanting to know what it feels like. I know about pee from my instructions, but I don't know exactly where it comes from. So.
Oh, let me explain this. What it feels like. No, just kidding.
Like, I know the area generally. I know but I don't know exactly where. I don't know.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Do you get it? Being peed on is number one. I mean, well, go on.
You would think humans would be like sponges, where like when they soak up a bunch of liquid, you just give them a twist and it all comes out. But you have a much different system.
Yeah. And then what's your understanding of what happens to you?
Okay, so what I know from the instructions, I think they're going to hold me over the toilet and she'll pee on me and then we wait. And then I lean out my window and say yes or no. I don't, figuratively lean out my window.
The waiting period is so interesting because it's like, I don't know, what is it? A couple minutes?
I think it's a few minutes.
That is maybe the most intense 3 minutes that a human...
Speaking of intense, camping. Because camping is intense.
experiences.
Yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do during those 3 minutes. I'm kind of in the ultimate third wheel situation. It's a very strange position to be in.
I just think about, like, people are, sometimes probably picturing their whole lives. What if it is, and what if it isn't?
Yes, yeah, it's a lot of anticipation. And I think I'd rather dwell on the anticipation because if I think to the next step, whatever it is, I'm in a trash can. They don't keep you.
Oh, gosh.
And I guess you're just positive or negative forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in my dreams, I would stick around, like I think I'd like to meet the grandparents and the extended family, but I know that that's not really my role. It's only, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, like the people are thinking about their family and I'm not really a part of it. I feel like a part of it, but I'm not. Like, I think in my dreams, I would be in the photos with them, I would.
Oh, my word.
I would be part of the family. I should be like a charm on a necklace at the very least.
At the very least.
It's so fast when you think about it. It's 3 minutes. You're opened. 3 minutes later, you're done.
Yes. It's just going to be a lot at once. It really is like imagine if like you had like all your birthdays at the same time.
Just a lifetime of birthdays all in. Yeah.
Yeah. And then died. Like when a bee stings, it loses its stinger and that's the end of its life. Mm-hmm. And we're kind of like that too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is amazing that, something so significant happens so quickly.
Yeah, because it used to be a lot more complicated. Like, you'd have to send away for something from a lab, and then they'd send you a jar, and you'd send it back, and they'd test the jar. Or before that even, they used to use a frog.
For a pregnancy test.
What?
Use a frog as a pregnancy test.
How did that work?
Okay, until the 1960s, if a woman thought she was pregnant, the doctors would take a urine sample, inject it into a live frog, and then if the frog laid eggs, it meant she was pregnant.
What?
It's crazy to think about.
So, that is true. Truth bomb, that is fact. Before the modern day pregnancy pee stick, frogs, y'all. Frogs. Frogs! Frogs. Pee injection into frogs. Somehow this is so, this discovery of like the effect of specific hormones in a pregnant woman's urine and the effects it has on a frog, etc., led to developments that affect current day AI. Yo, read a book, gain some knowledge. You're welcome. I don't know. This shit is wild. Okay? So this is the frog part of the thing. It's fucking crazy. Oh my god. I watched a whole bunch, too many, or maybe just one video about this frog sitch, and I will never unsee what I saw. There were shelves of things that brought me back to the Icelandic Phallological Museum. If you know, you know, and if you don't, how damn dare. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my word, etc., etc. Moving on to this.
For a pregnancy test.
They do
What?
use a frog as a pregnancy test.
How did that work?
Okay, until the 1960s, if a woman thought she was pregnant, the doctors would take a urine sample, inject it into a live frog, and then if the frog laid eggs, it meant she was pregnant.
What?
It's crazy to think about you and a frog having the same job.
That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. It would be weird if the Rite Aid sold live frogs in a box, but I think it would be great if I lived on a lily pad. You never see a pregnancy test on a lily pad. Like when you go to a pond, we're never there.
It's true.
Wow. So we're told.
I wouldn't mind trading lives with a frog. I think the frog gets to lay eggs and start a family of its own. You know, like I don't get to have my family.
Well, do you want to have a family?
Like, would I like to start a family?
Well, yeah. Yeah, what if you could start a family? Would you want to start a family?
No one's ever asked me that before. Yeah. I'd have to... It'd be tough for me to meet another test that I would want to have tests with, but I think it would probably be, me and my partner, and then 2 little tests. We'd live in a very nice box, like a very big box, like a family pack. And we would, do regular family things.
Well, like what?
We'd have, like an attic full of puzzles.
Of course.
We would make dinners. We sit on the couch and we eat a lasagna.
Hell yeah.
Maybe me and my partner would be pushing the kids on these tiny little swings.
Aww.
I don't know. It's... And we'd take photos. We would definitely take photos.
Is it true that everything happens for a reason?
No.
Is it true that you are what you eat?
No.
Is it true that the youngest sibling is the best looking?
Yes.
Is it true that cats have 9 lives?
No.
Would the world be a better place if people came with instructions too?
Yes.
Are you ever scared of delivering a false positive?
Yes.
Do you have a hard time saying no?
Yes.
This is the pregnancy test pop quiz.
Do you think the way humans reproduce is weird?
Yes.
Are there weirder ways of reproducing?
Yes.
Back pores. Back pores.
Hello?
Hello, is this George?
Yes.
So I want to talk to you about Tex. Is that okay?
Sure.
So Tex is a whooping crane. Tell me about the first time you saw Tex.
It was at the Patuxent Wildlife Research Center, and my first thought was, this poor bird is really screwed up.
Really? What did you see? What made you think that?
Because she was dancing with people as they walked by.
Yeah.
She was raised by humans, not by cranes. So she's imprinted on humans. She really liked dark-haired young men, and she hated women, and she hated redhead men.
Wow. So she didn't just, it wasn't just humans, like she had a type.
Yeah, she had a type, but she wouldn't behave that way at all towards cranes. She would attack them.
Oh, gosh.
And I'm a scientist, and so I reasoned that in order to get her to ovulate, she would require a human mate.
Oh, my word.
So the idea here is at this time, it was really important to get whooping cranes to reproduce because there were what, 100 in the world?
No, about 70.
Wow.
Oh, no.
So you, George, you ended up being the mate, and Tex, she really did bond with you. How did you know that had first happened?
Oh, she would approach me and want to stay beside me and would do this courtship dance, and she would also do different types of calls that cranes do to each other, and she would just be at my side.
Okay.
Is this a bird flex?
So you moved into her territory to try and make this happen.
Wow.
Can you just tell me what your days were like with her?
Science.
You know, it wasn't like she was like a pet, sort of, to me, I suppose. So I would get there at dawn, and I would stay with her until dark, completely, for 6 or 7 weeks every spring. And I had a little shack on the top of a hill, and the door was open, and when she wanted me to dance with her or do something or go somewhere, she would stick her head in the door and make a particular sound, and then I would go out and follow her, and I just let her take the lead.
Wait, what was it like when you danced with her?
I would just leap. When she would bow, I would go do deep knee bends and then jump in the air and flap my arms and run around a bit.
I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you. Mean everything to me. Flap your wings. Oh, my gosh.
And that would excite her. And
oh, my gosh.
After the dance, the crane sometimes solicits for copulation, and the male will fly up on her back and mate with her. But what I would do is just stroke her back, and she would go into the copulatory reflexes, and 2 other people would come into the area, and they would have the semen in a tiny syringe, and they would insert it into her oviduct and deposit the sperm.
Wow.
And then they would run away, and she would chase them.
She thought that they were intruding.
Right.
So after years of trying this,
I don't know how I feel about this. This feels... I have feelings about this.
it finally worked, and Tex had an offspring, a male whooping crane, which was named Gee Whiz.
Oh my God.
He's still around. Do you feel differently about Gee Whiz than about other birds?
Well, of course I do, because of his importance. He is paired to a crane. It lives in the facility at the Crane Foundation. They produce mini chicks, and they now have over 100 grandchildren.
Oh my gosh.
So he's working.
I guess his offspring are your grandchildren too.
I suppose.
Oh gosh.
So when the time comes for you to do what you do.
Okay, so this is an old episode, and long story short, R.I.P. to G-Ways, also to Tex. Okay, let's just get that out of the way. But forgive me in advance. I'm gonna show you this. It's gonna be at a tilt, so get your necks ready. But yeah, hold on.
And I would leap around doing deep knee bends and running with her, and it was actually quite exhausting. But it was sort of fun to wake up and to dance with a crane. And then she would solicit for mating. And then the two people that are going to do the insemination would appear at the edge.
So yeah, that's that's what that's all about. I don't know why. Like I had this like totally different vision. I don't know. I was listening to this, and then when I went to go look up whooping cranes, it just sort of like shocked me at the beginning because like they're big ass birds. They're like they're really big ass birds. Anyway, so yeah, that dude made an appearance on the Johnny Carson show, and he was like such a science dude on it. It was anyway. But Texas egg, the what would become Gee Whiz, is such a fascinating story too. It's like there's like so much science, y'all, because the eggs were like uh funny shaped. What ended up becoming Gee Whiz was no exception, and the like shell was very thin, and so they reached out to this other like scientist person, and they were the egg. It was like dehydrating. And so they did this like super controversial move because it was like, they were going to lose this viable egg. And so they had no choice, or they chose to take a chance to try to save the egg, but it also risked the egg at the same time. And couples are in, right? Also, there's like this new system to post comments, and it like added this like 2 extra steps. It's fucking weird. So, but yeah, I see your comment. So what they ended up doing with this egg was they placed the egg in ice water, and then took it out and put it back into the incubator. But because it caused the egg to do this like thing to like insulate in a different way, to like absorb the moisture in a different way, and like it helped to hydrate the egg, and it ended up saving the egg. And then when they could see the egg, they said that they were watching the egg move in the little ice water stage, and that's because again it was a viable embryo. And so it was like, you're like, oh fuck. But that ended up working. It saved the egg. Then the chick needed help to hatch. It's very weak. Gee Whiz was very weak, and then was not able to drink, and so they weren't able to give it any life giving essences. And so they thought that it was maybe due to the dehydration and yada yada. And so again they were like put in this situation where what to do, because they needed to do something. And so they ended up putting like a teeny tiny little little tube down the beak. And anyways, it ended up working, and so they saved. So Gee Whiz has had quite a story. How you been? And so, and then yeah, and I had pictures of Gee Whiz. I forgot to load them up. What else did I grab though? Oh, and there's one more part to the podcast too. But I also just so I went down that whole rabbit hole of Gee Whiz and Tex and this guy, and he just again, like, look how big that fucking bird is. Like, and he totally did. And he was like all like nonchalant, like, yeah, this bird had a type, and blah blah blah. Like it's just fucking whatever. Look how romantical. Aw, he totally spent like springtime with this bird. G Wiz was raised with a different kind of cranes, like red cranes, I believe. And it said that although all those cranes were imprinted on other cranes, that was the most important part because they didn't want, these cranes to grow up and be imprinted on humans, but they all were used to humans, but G-Wiz had this reputation of being the most like ornery of them all, like most fucking aggressive with humans or something like that. So they were like, yay. Um, and so yeah, this is George and uh, Tex, and that's like the little hut thing, and that is her type of man. So, and there's videos on YouTube, you can watch them all, and it's fascinating. If you watch the Johnny Carson episode, you'll learn, unfortunately, that the night before the Johnny Carson appearance, Tex actually was murdered by a predator. And they never had that issue at the sanctuary before, but there was a situation. And so it was really, really sad. I'll say this though. I know he's a scientist and they're very diplomatic and whatnot, but I wish he had cried a little bit on the Johnny Carson show. He was a little bit too together, That was her man. Yeah, it was like a little, yeah. And the way they described the copulation situation, I just, whatever. No, and they were all like judging her for like attacking the dudes that fucking crept up on her while she was waiting to be mounted or whatever the word is, and he's all stroking her back. Again, like I have feelings about it, but again, this bird was like, there was only 70 left, and now they're not. I mean, the legacy goes on, and so I don't know. I just think it's like, I don't know. It just is weird. Like when I watch like pandas that know that they didn't get their fuck on, but that they're pregnant and giving birth. Like I just wonder, like, well, how they think, what they think about that, Because it's I don't know. It's just I don't know. You get it for conservation, but I'm just like that is so we'll finish off. There's only a few minutes left of this podcast. Listen to just the emotionality. I love it. I love Amy. She just, she's emotional. She's just a pregnancy test, but she encapsulates it all, and I could say that because #shedding. Anyways. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to load up the pictures of G Wiz, but then it led me to this because thanks algorithm out there. This is breaking fucking news. This is a 100-year-old fucking tortoise, first time mom. The dad's also like fucking 90 or 100 years old. Shout out. So there's still hope, y'all. There's still hope. Or there's something. And her name's Mommy. So I don't know if they renamed her or if that was her fucked up name the whole time, which is fucked up in my opinion. If it took 100, I don't know. But here we are. So I learned that today. TIL this information, and congratulations. This is a Galapagos, some sort of tortoise. Santa Cruzian type. And yeah, I think she lives in Pennsylvania, USA, if I'm not mistaken. So cool. Yeah. Okay, so let me play the last little bit of this.
Yeah.
That's not it. Oops. Let me delete that. Here we go.
Your grandchildren too,
I suppose.
Oh gosh.
So when the time comes for you to do what you do, you're going to say yes or no. Does that ever feel limiting?
Yeah. It's hard because I'm sort of like a magic 8-ball that only has 2 answers, like a magic 2-ball. I wish I could do more, I wish I could do more than just yes or no. I wish I could say like, let's all hang out after this, or like congratulations, or if it's not the result they want, I hope they know that I support them.
Aww.
Yeah. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. I would love to be able to offer a comfort of some kind. Like I could just shoot out meatballs.
Imagine that. And how thoughtful.
You would make them feel better by shooting out meatballs.
And they'd be good.
The meatballs.
Yeah, they'd be good meatballs.
Do you worry about having to tell someone the answer they don't want?
Yes.
Is it weird to think about how you'll communicate a secret that you don't know yet?
Yes.
Should people put those bow things on baby girls so that people know it's a girl?
No.
Does the question you answer create more questions?
Yes.
Will the world our children grow up in be better than the world as it is now?
Yes. Because, there keep being more and more things in the aisle, and I feel like that's a sign of progress in some way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever you end up saying to the humans, are they going to be okay?
Yes.
Are you going to be okay?
Yes. I'll go yes with this.
Phew.
This is Everything is Alive. The show is produced by Jennifer Mills and me, Ian Chillog, with Eva Walchover and Isabella Kulkarni. Thanks as always to Emily Spivak, and special thanks this week to Chioki Ianson and Stevie Lane. Special thanks last week to Lauren Sporer.
Y'all, these are so emo. I love it. This is the Everything is Alive podcast. Check it out. Mm-hmm. That's right. Boop. One more time, though.
And I would leap around doing deep knee bends and running with her, and it was actually quite exhausting. But it was sort of fun to wake up and to dance with a crane. And then she would solicit for mating. And then the 2 people that are going to do the...
Bitching about his knees. How damn dare! How damn dare! Hi.
Greetings.
Would you dance around with a whooping crane
Again?
again?
Sure.
Like every spring for the rest of all time?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, exhaled, and the answer is no. Why? So, Dino, you lost your power. It came back, yeah? That's cool.
Yes, finally. After
Finally.
like 17, 19 hours. something
Yeah,
like
which
that.
one was it? I was about to call you a fucking liar and say I thought it was 19 hours.
It was somewhere in there. I'm not exactly sure when it went out for sure.
That's fucked up.
Hey,
Did you?
I think I would want to keep the pregnancy test that said it was positive.
Yeah, a lot of people do. They put it
Yeah,
in their little like
like
baby box.
frame it or something. Yeah.
Yeah, in like a little Ziploc or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Also, people take pictures of it and keep that and toss the pea stick.
Yeah, I've seen that
Biohazard.
before. But I think my idea that she should be around for the gender reveal was for poor Emmy.
Like use her as a knife.
No, she should just be a part. Be there, be part of it.
Oh my gosh! So I watched this video of like how come we don't have or whatever, and I saw this fucking dope ass like uh sweet treat vending machine, and they had birthday cake in it. Okay, like a slice, and it was fucking genius, Dino, because it was like a little no, it wasn't a slice. Let me take that back. It was like a little tiny birthday cake, yeah, and it came with a teeny tiny little cake slicer. Okay, imagine like a little plastic cake slicer. Can you like a little triangle tip and the whole spiel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the handle's also plastic and it's see-through, right? But then there's like this little teeny tiny little rectangle thingy in it, and you're like, what's that? Oh, what is it? But there's also something else going on in the handle. Because the handle is not only a handle, it's a capsule. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
No.
This is a future, Dino. Inside the handle are candles. Oh my gosh,
my
it's so
gosh.
cute. Inside the fucking handle are candles, and then the little teeny tiny and a match, and then the little rectangle thing is the little, what is that, like flint or whatever? Little strike, swap, stash thingy. You know what I'm talking about? A matchstick,
To strike the
striker.
match on? Yeah,
Yeah.
striker plate. Striker.
Oh
Yeah,
my
call it striker.
gosh! When I see shit like that, I'm so mad that I didn't invent it. Like it's so, like I'm on like day 8 of like I'm like literally mad. I'm mad at myself. I'm just like I can't believe it. I know how great that is. How did I not invent it? I'm still pissed. I'm mad.
But it only had birthday cakes in it, or just various cakes.
I don't know. Let's focus on the birthday cakes.
I mean, could you get a wedding cake out of it with a little teeny tiny groom and bride on the top?
Don't try to invent shit in front of me right now while I'm mourning the fucking loss of my fortune.
What about pre-chewed gum?
What?
How about the machine chewed, not human chewed?
I don't even understand. But hold on, I'm
So it's
distracted.
soft, or so it's already soft when you put it in your mouth.
Hold up, wait a minute. We have a special guest here. Name that special guest, Dino. Are you
Okay.
gonna name them or should I?
Am I supposed to name them?
They're in the
I don't know.
chat. Can you see them?
Oh, the Dick Strangler.
Not. They didn't go to school for all them years to just be called Dick Strangler. That's Dr. Dick Strangler to you, Dr. Richard Strangler.
Dr. Dick Strangler.
Dr. Dick Strangler.
Get
Oh
a
my God.
hold of yourself.
Oh gosh, don't say that because Dr. Dick Strangler makes me think of the Dick Strangler himself. And then I think about how I was always touching his face. I can feel my face when I'm with you. And I'm like, is that my dick? Because he's a dickhead. Man. Cookie!
Oh no, Cookie's here. Holy crap!
Cookie! Gosh, I don't like this extra step. Hey, Cookie, get up here. I wonder
She
if Cookie
made
knows
it.
about Dick String. Cookie, you missed all the shit I doxed. Wait. Oh, I already deleted it. Damn it.
Hmm.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever, it's fine. I like mentioned in orbit of Pristine that I was gonna do this stream later, interviewing that featured an interview with the pregnancy test, and this bitch is all starting like Prego Gate, fucking 2025. Yeah. You missed it, Dino. I didn't know you back then, but there was a time, like few years. Oh gosh, I can't even. I cannot believe it. I think it was like 2.5, 3 years ago. Oh my god, that is so fucking sick that might be true. But there were like I talk about eating candy all the time, and it started like people suspecting because I was having so much chocolate or whatever that I was pregnant, and it was like a thing for a second. Here's the good news: I'm no longer friendly with those fucking people because they're assholes. But for like 2 seconds, it was kind of funny. So shout out to those fucking child endangering pieces of shit. You know who you fucking are. But and how ironic that is who they are, and they're worse than that too. But that they were funny, and I remember. And also, how fucked up is it that I can't even remember what car I was sitting in when I was streaming? And I remember that I wasn't even eating chocolate. I was eating I was eating one of those nerd. It wasn't the no, it wasn't. I think it was a nerd. It was some sort of like. Well, now I can't remember, but it was pink. I think it was like a Twizzler, but not like the regular kind. It was like a cherry tube with like a cream filling or something. And it wasn't that great.
They got Twizzler with cream filling?
They got all different kinds. Yeah, you can get like orange creamsicle and shit.
Oh, shit.
Learn your candy. Or maybe I'm getting it wrong. Maybe I'm getting it twisted. It was some sort of like tube licorice thing. It might have been by nerds. I don't know, but it wasn't the kind of like nerd rope where like nerds were stuck to it. I can't remember, but I just remember I wasn't even eating chocolate, but I was eating candy, and then all of a sudden it was. I should have fucking. That was my time to be a grifter, if ever there was a time.
Right.
Oh, I missed out. Oh Lord. But there's my Cash App if anybody wants to. I'll buy more candy.
While we're on the subject of talking about snacks, what was that Pop-Tart Girl Scout cookie? Not the Thin Mint one. What was the other one?
Oh, the coconut.
Coconut and caramel?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta remember to put that in my cart.
Yeah, don't say the name. They changed it for a reason because it's racist.
Why is it racist?
I don't know. Targets a population of persons.
I thought it was just the name of an island.
It's racist geographically. I don't know.
Are they changing the name of red vines?
I don't see color of vines.
They're just vines? They're just vines.
Yeah. Also, I can't feel. Wait. I can't see my face if my mic's wrong because I keep touching my eyeballs. Oh my gosh.
I can't stop touching my face when I'm so wrong. That's too much.
It's literally like what I just said.
Yeah.
But yours is better. Congrats. Can you hear what I'm doing?
Of course it is. You're tapping something.
That's right. I'm trying to get pregnant right now. I'm doing it for you, Pristine.
She's tapping that ass.
That is not my ass.
Well, if you're, pregnancy thing.
That's also not how that works, That
explains a lot for me.
Do I have a drum? No. I'm actually really surprised by
a bottle.
It is a bottle.
Yep.
What part of my body? What part of my body? We already know what it is. No, actually, don't guess.
It's between your thighs.
No.
No, not the bottle. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. My drum. I don't like this game. But I will say this, that this sound is only made on this part of my body, which is weird, because watch. It's so different.
It's a different tone altogether.
It is. I don't know what that means. This is the new like frog test. Hold on, let me see. No.
Chicken banana. Chicken banana.
Oh wait. Hold on. My booty. I'm gonna go into her. That's my big toe. If you're into that.
What about your elbow? Did you try your elbow yet?
Okay, hold on. Let's put my phone down. It's gonna hurt. It didn't hurt.
Oh, now you're playing it like an old whiskey jug.
That's right. Hello? 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm stuck on the water. Can you hear me? Oh, Tito! Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Like suffocated. Oh my gosh! The other day, I was okay. You know, I bought those little teeny tiny little like pack your lunch juice jugs.
Yep. With the little foiled caps.
Yeah, Cookie.
Cookie.
Nope.
Cookie.
No promises it'll last. I don't have very good service down here.
No worries. Hey,
That's what she
Cookie.
said.
That is what
Yeah.
she. Mm-hmm.
Hi, you two.
Hi, you.
Hi, you one.
Yeah.
Hi. How are you?
You make me want to do this.
And I would leap around doing deep knee bends and running with her, and it was actually quite exhausting. But it was sort of fun to wake up and to dance with a crane.
I
I
would
hope
do
he was
deep.
saying whoop whoop when he was doing it.
No.
Oh, she's gone. You ran her off.
I know what'll bring her back.
Crane dance.
I know what'll bring her back.
That's the cookie song or the cookie dance.
Cookie, Cookie, come back. Cookie, come back.
Cookie, come back.
You can blame it all on Dino because it is his fault and it worked.
Well, it worked. Yep. Yeah, so.
Yep.
I don't know. Yep. Yeah, so, like I said, no guarantees. Tried.
Oh my gosh, you're so right, Spike. You're so right.
Well, at least I can.
No, he says, unless it's for the week.
Hi, everybody in chat.
Blissful, did you hear me trapped in the bottle? I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. That's my real voice.
Fishy in a bottle, yeah.
Okay, Cookie, tell us like everything. Where have you been?
Oh,
don't tell us that.
My gosh. Let me. I can't.
No, don't tell us that. We don't care. Just tell me how much you miss me. Just tell me
I
that
do.
you miss
I
me.
miss you so much. I miss all you. I miss you so much.
How could you miss me? I'm like all up in your business all the time.
No. I got really sick, and then got the C word on top of the sick, and doing better now. Traveling right now.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I saw where you are.
No, you're my emergency contact person because I
That's
thought I was
right.
gonna
I
get
gotta know
murdered.
where this bitch is. I know. I'm all like, put one in the chat if you're getting murdered.
That is gonna get murdered.
I gotta know
Things are
what you're
just.
eating and where you're,
Oh my god.
what pillow you're giving head to at night. Yeah.
I should actually. I took a picture of my dinner earlier. I'll send it to you later. It was very
Yeah.
impressive. Very impressive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All the things. So other than being really, really sick,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just finally. Thank goodness for like. I never thought like steroids. Like I kept expecting to like roid rage, but they gave me steroids and an inhaler, and I guess I'm called what's called a long hauler now. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm having some
Yeah.
issues with my lungs, but it's better. Um, it was a lot of months, a lot of visits to doctors and hospitals, and nothing serious. It's not that I'm not dying, so you know I'm not making anybody's
Damn.
day today.
Damn it.
See, I'm not making anyone's day today. I'm not dying, but
I
it was
mean, we all
pretty
are.
hairy there for a minute. And then just life stuff. Life stuff is going
Yeah.
at like Mach 3. So
Okay.
good things though. All good things.
Mm-hmm.
You know about CC, and I know you like that's all good
Mm-hmm.
things.
Yeah, it
And
is the best.
yeah. So
Shout out to Cookie Crumble, who's making the
yeah.
world better every second. She's so great. I'm so proud of her. She's growing up so fast. Don't get me started on Prestige's Mini. I just can't.
I
You all need to
know.
stop
Herman is
me
right. Like
going up. I just can't. I'm not
literally.
ready for it.
Her
Oh,
mini's right behind my mini.
you
So
gotta
the
show her the pristine message from
oh
your
Oh my
show.
boy.
god. Oh my gosh. Yo, you don't even know. We were contacted by a Scientologist with a message.
Thank you, Crystal. Say that again. I'm sorry.
And I'm just gonna show you. I'm not even gonna tell you.
Okay. I'm not ignoring
Um,
anybody in chat. I love you all. Thank you all for your messages.
are you buckled up?
I'm buckled.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Shift Happens show. I hope you love Shift as much as I do, but remember do not let Pristine have any coffee ever.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's such a fucking pristine hater. And to combat that,
We couldn't get
this,
inconceivable. We couldn't get that guy.
yeah,
What?
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know whether to laugh or fight somebody.
yeah, both.
Or slap him on the stage.
Yeah, you can do it. You're a busy bitch. You can juggle.
I can multitask.
Yeah, like the best of them.
Oh my gosh.
Turn around, smack a bitch, and then yeah. It's a work in progress.
um,
Mhm.
so today, Cece and her friend are they're at a beach, and she sends me a picture of a seagull with a whole ass sub sandwich in its mouth flying away. Like a whole ass Jersey Mike's full giant sub flying away with it in its mouth. Mm-hmm. Yep, just living its best life.
Mine,
Yes,
mine, mine,
exactly.
mine, mine.
That's it was
Oh
absolutely
my
saying
god.
it eyeballed that and said that's mine and
Do
swooped
you
down and
remember?
took it.
Yep.
Do you remember in not the better days, but the different days? That time that you showed us the Seagull song, and we fucking laughed for like 842 years.
The seagull song. Was that me?
The baby Yoda
That
Seagull
wasn't me
song.
that showed it, but I was on panel.
It was your idea.
It was my idea, and that was probably the hardest I have ever laughed ever, 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 ever,
It
ever.
was the. It was pretty funny.
It
Yeah.
was hearing Mary laugh was just everything. Mary's
Yeah.
laugh
Oh my gosh, she's
just
such a
got
laugh.
me.
Yeah.
That was the funniest dang thing ever. There was two
Yeah.
that we played. There was that one and another one.
Yeah, but that one was the one. That one
That
was the
was
one.
the one.
And like for those like I'd never seen it before. Well, you can only see it for the first time once.
Uh-huh.
You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? And so it
Right.
was like all of it. the lols.
It was
You were
crazy.
all, but then you were laughing because you knew, and so then you were doing, yeah, it was so good. Yeah, yeah.
It was so
They're
good.
different
It
days.
was so good.
Yeah.
Oh man, those were the days, man.
Well, they were different, but
They
yeah,
were different. They were different, and these are
yeah,
just as good, if not
yeah,
better. You know.
yeah. They're different
hmm
days.
I'm trying to think if there's anything. Um.
Oh, I had one more creepy thing to show you.
Oh.
Well, it's creepy but beautiful. So
Okay.
this is a poem that somebody wrote, but it's delivered by somebody that you might be more familiar with than me. And I was like,
Shift happens, bold and bright, takes on fools with wit and might. Not a princess, that's for sure. She drops truth bombs raw and pure, laughs at nonsense, calls out lies. With a smirk and knowing eyes, trolls may try, but they don't see. Shift's the boss, let it be.
Okay. All right. I kind of dig that.
oh my gosh, your reactions are so funny. Okay.
I mean,
All
it was.
right.
It wasn't was that what I was expecting because it's Chucky, but wow, I can dig that.
I mean, I was like, oh no, oh hell no. And then I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah, see,
confusing. The jump
I guess
sure
it could have
didn't
been
hit
worse if
him.
it was Freddy Krueger. I guess it would have been worse.
No,
oh yeah, I don't
no.
think it would have had the same.
No.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. No.
Mm-mm. I don't fuck around with any of those. Mm-mm. Nope.
Not
How have you been? Do you
Candyman.
know?
Oh, I've been all right.
Yeah, I get to talk to Shifty. I haven't talked to you,
Now,
She's
whose
so
fault
all,
is that?
I get to.
Whose fault
I
is
You
know,
that?
get
I
to.
know, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I give it. You get it. Go on.
I'm glad you're
Oh,
better though.
thank you. Yeah, it's been I finally like towards the end of 24, I was like, okay, that's it. I'm tapping out. I'm done. And then within like the first couple days of 25, I'm like, all right. And then everything went to shit again, and I got really, really sick, and a couple hospital visits, and then we had a trip in between, and I was starting to get better by the end of that trip, and then that following Tuesday, it was like, uh-oh, back to the hospital I go. And then, so that was the beginning of March. And so it's been almost 2 weeks now where I'm doing good. So I've had 2 really, really good weeks. And I've just been like rolling with it. And I'm actually signing up for school. I'm taking some courses in the spring. I've got that lined up. It's a ways away, but I've got that going. Um, just yeah, all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of I'm juggling a lot, but in a good way. And then Cece graduates in like I don't know 2 months. She's starting school. You know, just a lot of things, lots and lots of things.
My little babe girl.
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to start all over. Put her back in kindergarten. Put her
Oh
back.
God. I
Oh,
have
jeez,
those
I thought you
days,
say
but
put her
then I'm
back
like, I
somewhere
don't
else.
ever
That
want
would
to
be
go
good.
through. There's times where I really don't ever want to go through like the young part of the teen years again, like when they're at their worst. Like she's finally coming out of it on the other side, still alive and not damaged, and is becoming this amazing, hysterically funny adult, and I'm okay with that. I
She's
feel
so
like.
talented and smart and well-rounded and beautiful. Like, you know, like you can't.
No, I know
She's
if
not
Christine
even.
is in the chat, she knows exactly what I'm talking about too.
Don't get me started on Prestige's little wonderful, amazing, wonderful, making contributions to the betterment of the world.
Oh man, man, I wish I could say where I am right now because it is just the most wild transformation. It's
Oh, hell
somewhere
no. Don't
that
do
I
anything
came
to
like
me.
30 years ago and I haven't been back since. And now I'm here and it's so
Are you on Cation?
modernized.
Are you on
If
Cation right now?
No, well,
you
kind of,
are, you
sure.
are.
I
If you want
am.
to know where she is, cash out for $1 million.
$1 million. It's just somewhere I haven't been in, like I said, like 30 years, and it's very
The
modernized now
kitchen,
and
maybe?
beautiful. Ha ha, you're a funny guy. No, so the kitchen is where I rock. That's where I
Yeah.
rock. That's my happy place. That's where my coffee
$10,000
pot
ice
is.
machine and
Oh, fuck that ice machine. Did I
oh,
did,
Tell him. Tell him.
did I
I
ever tell
know.
you this shit
I
broke?
know.
That shit straight up broke after like 3 fucking weeks.
oh
No, it broke like the day after.
Oh, was it that? It was soon. It was shortly thereafter. It
It
was
was
like
like
dumb.
legit. Like 2 days later, you were
Oh,
already
maybe it
like.
was. Maybe it was like a week. Maybe it
It
was like a
was
week.
so fast, and and we were all like, "Take it back." And what ended up
Oh my god.
happening?
It got taken back, and
That's
we did
right.
not
Y'all just
reinvest in a new
fucking
one.
fuck around and just do the thing, and eventually do the thing I said like way later, but whatever. Good for you.
Yeah,
Um,
dumbest shit ever. Dumbest shit ever.
I mean, I like ice, but damn.
I know. I know. I know. Yeah, dumbest shit ever. Yeah, that got taken back. Um, we're using regular ice like normal people now because that's the way it should be.
I mean, you
It
can get an ice maker on the refrigerator door. You can just stick the
We
glass in it.
had one and it wouldn't work, and so it was like, well, let's get a stupid fancy one. And then then the one on the door is like, oh, we just need to do this and it blah blah, it's fixed. And so then that one was working and this stupid one mysteriously stopped working and it was like, well, take it back, and now we still have the one that came with the fridge to begin with, like normal people.
That's right.
Oh, like it should have
You
been.
can get little like peanut shaped ice cube trays and whatnot, and have fun with it.
Yeah.
I can go spend $3 on a 5 pound bag of Sonic Ice and call it a day. I'd rather do that. If it's that goddamn important. To me, it's not. I don't what is that
You don't
called?
enjoy a cold drink?
Yes, I do with regular ice cubes. I do not discriminate against ice cubes, but I
Oh,
think a $5,000 ice machine that doesn't work past a goddamn week is not worth it. I will take my regular old ice cubes straight out of the fridge.
well, wait. What kind of ice did it make? Was it like that soft, like,
Yes.
porous
Yeah.
ice?
Yeah, like the Sonic Ice, like
Oh, that might be worth it then.
the good good. No,
That
it
might have
wasn't
been
worth
worth
it.
it.
It wasn't. It was worth it for all of a 1 week. All of 1 week.
As long as it didn't make those little ones that, like they're like circular, like rings, where they got a hole through the center of them. Those
Y-
suck.
Yeah, we had one of those for a while. That one done. That was like from Insignia or something. Blissful. That ice cube tray you're talking about, is it the metal, the
The old
1950s
school
one?
aluminum ones with the bar in the middle that you had to pull
Yeah,
them
that
out.
bar, that metal bar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, I remember those.
It made the
Jesus.
the ice the ice tasted different in those.
Yeah, it's the mercury.
Mercury dog. You know what I like? I'm
I
like a
always
weird
like a
with.
little bit of Minamata disease with my ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I always get weird at like parties when there's like a bucket o ice with like the tongs, and then like when people like lay them down.
Mm-hmm.
But then like after you're just like, you might as well just use your hands. You know what I mean?
Are
Yeah.
you a double dipper too, fish?
No, I'm like really. I'm kind of like I don't like germs. I'm that
Mm-hmm.
bitch. I'm like really aware. I'll watch
Yeah.
somebody like wipe their nose and then touch things, and then I'll avoid it like the plague because
Avoid
And
it.
shake your
Yeah.
the
hand. Have you noticed people do that when you walk up and you put your hand out to shake hands? A lot of times they'll wipe their nose first and then they'll shake your hand.
Oh my god, no. Now I'm never shaking another person's hand. Now I'm gonna be so hyper vigilant.
They might like rub their finger on their nose or touch their nose or something, and then they want to shake your hand right after. You're like, oh, whoa.
Ooh, yeah, no. I am so like I was never a germaphobe before, and now I am, just because my immune system got so shitty. Um, and I have this new weird like thing where I believe that if I eat 2 oranges a day,
You're good.
I'm good. So
You're healthy.
and the nasal, not the neti pot, but the nasal bottle, the Neil Med thing where you squirt the saline thing. I did not want to do this. I
It's
was
the
anti
same
neti
thing.
pot.
It's the same shit, dude.
I know. And Shifty tried forever to convince me, and I was like, no. And last month, yeah, we're in April now. Last month, I was so desperate. Mm, I bought that bottle thing, and I got distilled water and the saline and all that. And I was like,
God, we
screw
might
it,
do
I'm just
it.
gonna do it.
Oh, I
And
don't want to hear it.
it was the
Oh.
most amazing thing. No, but the best part was where I was traveling to. Like we had to go up like this really steep elevation, and it was like killing my ears. Like it felt like people were stabbing my ears, because of
Yeah,
all
you
the
need your ears to
congestion.
pop.
It hurt so bad, and I couldn't get them to pop. I was so
Right.
congested in my face. But then it was a really steep decline once we got to the top of that mountain. When we dropped down, all this. All of a sudden in my face, and and I was plugging my ears with my fingers because they hurt so bad, so I could literally hear things pop like, but it sounded like it sounded like I had pop rocks
That's what I
in
was
my
gonna say, like pop rocks.
it felt like I had pop rocks in my in Shifty's dubbed it, and so now I stole it, in my face hallways. I had pop rocks in my face hallways, and it was the most amazing feeling ever. It was like almost like ecstasy feeling, like, oh my God. Like and then I could breathe through both my nostrils for the first time. My ears still hurt like a bitch. Didn't even care, because all of the sudden, all of that pressure under my eyes and over my
Oh
eyes,
yeah.
it was like popping. And I'm like, oh my God. And I got to the bottom. I was like, I want to turn around, do it again. I want to do it again. So, so I spent the weekend doing that when I had to go for a treatment somewhere, and then I was like doing the nose thing, and then eating. I think that weekend, I think I ate. Oh my God, probably enough trees to fill an orange. Yeah, I ate enough oranges to fill a tree that weekend, and then I have
Mm,
decided that 2 oranges a day and the nose spray thing, and then all the steroids and shit they gave me. So, um. I can actually breathe now, which I'm happy for.
that's
Hmm.
always nice to be able to breathe.
Oh my God. Yeah, because
That's
the
right.
alternative, when you wake up and it feels like, a giant dude is sitting on your chest,
Yeah.
and you can't
And
breathe,
your
it's the
mouth is dried
scariest.
out.
It's the
No, I
scariest.
love
That
when
was
a
terrifying.
giant dude is sitting. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was scary,
Not
scary, scary.
shitting, fish. Sitting.
I
Not
said
shitting on
sitting.
your chest.
Um.
Weirdo.
Hey, Brian.
So, but anyway, I don't have anything like super exciting to report or adventurous, but I'm really glad I got to come and say hi, because I miss Shifty and you guys.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
I love it when you call me baby.
Well, I am going to sit here and watch the sunset and
Stop
go
it,
have
Spike.
some.
I'm sorry. Show me a
Wait,
picture of your
what?
dinner. Nothing. Don't look at the chat ever.
Okay, I won't. But I will send you. I will send you a picture of my dinner, and I
Talk
will
your
listen.
dinner to
Okay. It
me.
was really good seeing all of you. You guys take care of yourselves.
Love you,
Okay.
Cookie.
Okay. Love you guys. Bye.
I love you more than Dina loves you.
No, you don't.
Bye.
I'll fight you.
I'll win. Moving on.
Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, dang. She's like on it with the dinner docs.
Did she already send you a picture?
Not two so far. Take care, Cookie. Hey, where's tonight? Where's the musical instrument? Where are my glasses? Oh, here it is. Cookie, 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 Cookie.
Sound like a steamboat.
That's right.
Or
No.
if it was water boy, you sound like a big choo-choo train.
Yeah. Train dogs. Well, that's it. That's all.
Dolphin.
Orca.
Porpoise.
Starfish.
Nah, you're wrong. They don't breathe air.
Flounder.
They don't breathe air either. We were doing mammals that live in the ocean. Jeez. Say sea lion.
No, don't talk about sea lions. I saw a video earlier about a girl that was attacked by a fucked up sea lion.
What?
Zombie. Yeah, those zombie. I'm telling you, you gotta search for them. That's in my algo. Bye. Bye, Cookie. I want a cookie so bad.
What kind?
I look, honestly, I can't get those fucking banana and cream pie cookies out of my head.
Oh, gosh, that sounds good.
I can't. But I also can't like justify paying like $15 for like a fucking cookie. I just can't do it. I'm not that big.
I want a really good oatmeal raisin cookie with like soft, like a soft baked one.
You know what I really actually more want? One of those whoopie pies.
Whoopie
I want a sugar cookie whoopie pie.
The hell is a whoopie pie?
A whoopie pie. I'll take a sugar cookie with birthday cake sprinkle frosting if that's enough.
Sugar cookies are the shit. They are so good.
Oh my god, sugar cookies! Sugar cookies are so good. A whoopie pie. It's like a soft cookie, and then like cream filling, and then another one of those little sandwich. They make banana one. Oh my god! Prove it. Anyway, Dino, have you ever been accused of being a clone of yourself?
I could tell you, but I might have to kill you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does it count if I accused myself of being a clone?
That is weird.
Never mind.
What's CVS?
It's drugstore.
You do drugs?
On occasion.
Cool. I thought you were a square.
Nah, I'm mostly round. Can't you tell? Look at me.
Yeah, I can see that now. I can see clearly now you are circular. What was I thinking? Because I know my shapes.
How you gonna see them? Okay, Spike. How you gonna see these at CVS and you don't buy them? You buy plantain chips. What the fuck?
That's because Spike is like this. He's like. That's a good question. Because it seems like that is. Like this is, oops, I don't like this new, I can't just when I go to post a comment, it opens up a whole new pop-up window. And there's like fucking, do you get that now too?
No.
Everybody, it's like a whole thing and then I have to push another button to show on stage.
Oh, that's dumb.
So stupid. So yeah, I hit the button. But yeah, he's like, he does like adult math where it's like, I mean, I'm projecting, but like, oh, this is the delicious one, but This is fucking Sean's date. But this is the smart option. With extracurricular sugar, which is basically the name of my air guitar band, and what if that's basically 92% of me. It's extracurricular. It's like weird sounds and extracurricular sugars.
No, I was
Like,
going to say estrogen and I guess extracurricular
I
sugar, but
was
okay.
originally gonna say like boobs and that, but I thought it would be inappropriate. But that's because what did that person say at the beginning of the stream? Oh, because the tit mayor came in or whatever.
Mayor
Who
Tit
is
City,
that?
Titty
Who
City.
is
I don't
that?
know. I don't know.
The mayor of City City. I'm so honored that they showed up here. We didn't even have the red carpet out. But who is the mayor of Titties? They left clues and stuff.
What was their
River,
clues?
I don't know, river cruising name?
Oh.
Sandbar drinking name? They're clues that don't help me at all. Estrogen. Oh, what? Oh, fucking show on stage. Estrogen sugar. That's like the watermelon sugar song, but you should change it to estrogen sugar. Also, what? Hey, Dina, do you know what watermelon sugar really meant?
What watermelon sugar meant?
Yeah. The watermelon sugar song?
No, I don't think I've ever heard it.
Never mind.
So I don't get to hear it now?
I don't know. I can't even think of the tune, and I can't play it. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I have any battery. No, I don't.
Yeah, you used up all your batteries, I know.
Let's see. Well, I just think it went like what? I can't do the tune because it just sounds like I'd be talking.
Okay. All right.
Hold on, plug in my other phone. Oh my gosh, I totally Karened out for like 5 seconds the other day. Woke up and I grabbed my old phone and
Demanded to see its manager? What? I mean, what did you?
yeah, I was like, let me see your fucking manager. And I went to go to my voicemail and yeah, by hairstyles. And it was like, you're not attached to any mobile network, whatever the fuck. And I was like, I felt like, like inappropriately angry, like people on airplanes that expect perfect connection. You know, like when like the technology of Wi-Fi first happened, and people were just like, there's a delay on my Wi-Fi, and it's like, dude, like, shut up, you're floating right now. Like, first of all, focus, like, get it together, stop it. Anyways, but I was like immediately just like writing all of the strongly worded letters. Like I was so fucking mad because I've had pretty good luck with my new service. But I'm just like, what? And so I did all the effort and I changed. I did like airplane mode on off, you know, blah blah blah. But I was just like, and I was still sleeping, but now I had to wake up and be mad. You know, I had no choice, you know.
Yeah.
Because it was like I just wanted, because I knew that I had like, it was that I had heard my phone, I knew it had gone to voicemail, but then I grabbed the wrong device. And so like, anyways, whatever. So I just was like, let me listen to my fucking voicemail. Anyway. And anyway, eventually I figured it out. I figured it out when I realized that it wasn't cutting my finger on my phone because on my new phone, on my new phone, I did it. I need to undo what I did to fix the problem, because you know what is funny, not funny, is that the system I have in place to keep my phone from shattering everywhere. But then, like, I did it dumb. I should have used one strip of like packing tape, like a thick strip, But no, I used like regular present tape,
Yeah.
So, and then at
Scotch
first
tape.
I thought,
You use
oh,
Scotch tape instead.
yeah. So, and I thought it looked cool at first, like, oh, it's like stripes and shit. No, now it's like a fucking nightmare because it's like ribbed for nobody's pleasure, and it's fucking sharp in a totally different way, and like it like on the lines, like I have to constantly fucking like clean it, which is fine because again I don't like germs. But like it'll like if I rub it against like a fuzzy sweater or something, then on those little lines, like the little itty bitty bit of it gets like the fuzz. So it
Yeah.
just is like, ah, my system is
Jeez.
imperfect. Okay, hold on. Here, I got 4% on my other phone. Hold on a second. Let's hotspot. Let's get a copyright claim, yo.
Ooh, yeah. Hotspot. I love that. I love it when somebody
Mhm.
says that.
Yep, you want my password? It's super impossible to know.
Is it password?
No! It's definitely not password 1. I don't even really know this song. I just know it goes watermelon, sugar, watermelon. Anyways, the point is that I saw a video the other day and it said, today I learned that song wasn't about watermelons and sugar or something. And I can't stop thinking, like, well, what was it about? Like, I wasn't a Harry Styles fan. Watermelon, sugar pie, watermelon. Now I have like the honey buns song mixed in. It's a show. It's a show. Yes, my legacy is that.
Yep, that's
I
right. I
suppose
brought that up the other day. Probably
that
just
you that it that people refer to it as shift level. That's fucked up.
that I that I
Or
I think
dessert.
I was talking to you and I said something about
The old days of my battery
your
power.
phone being at 2%. Like, oh, my phone's at 2%.
I know. Don't you impressed on my phone that wouldn't even turn on? Now it's a 5%. That's what it's about, Spike? Is that? Oh my gosh, is that what it's about? I just got the chills. Is that TIL? Now I need to make a video about how I just learned that that's what that's about. Why is?
Why is that? Why is watermelon sugar?
Yeah, what I'm trying to. Watermelon. Hold on. Because it's just I don't even know if the music video is that Harry Styles dude sitting on the beach eating a picnic of watermelon. How does that? Hold on.
All I think of is the watermelon symbolizes, the whack, whack. I've never heard the song, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high.
Hmm.
Or wait, maybe that's not what it's called. Maybe it's just called watermelon sugar. Hold on.
Tastes like sugar, sugar kisses.
Listen. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking out loud. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar.
So this guy could never go without the female O.
I guess not.
I don't.
And it's from 98?
I don't. I just 183 million views on this. The picture is so weird. It's making my eye water. Oh no, my eye is having an O.
Watermelon sugar eye.
They wait. Did you say watermelon sugar eye?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. Wait, Spike, are you fucking with us? Are you? Is that really what this is about? I don't know. I'm assuming he's telling the truth. Hold on. Let me get. You've never seen the video? Well, this. I don't know. This. I am ditching that. Hold on, let me turn off this shit. I don't need my. I don't want to waste my hotspot. Oh my gosh! I just got so nervous. I'm like, why are there so many devices logged into my hotspot? And I just remembered, oh, it's my computer automatically just turning itself on. What the fuck, computer? Fucking making that decision for yourself? Rude. Okay, I'm gonna get comfy, which is stupid because I already have to pee. But we're making decisions and we're sticking to them. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We are also, yeah, there we go. It also refers to the feeling you get at love at first sight. Aww.
Where are you getting your information, Spike? Are you looking this up or?
Are you asking Harry Styles?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Nauseous? What? Blissful gets nauseous and love at first sight? Sugar kisses. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Doop-doop-doop. Mm-mm-mm. Oh boy. Oh boy. According to People magazine, this is watermelon sugar meanings. Okay. Angelo high. Wrong. You don't like nectarines? What's wrong with nectarine high? Processed sugar is not good for you, Blissful. Tastes like sugar.
But it's
Sugar
so
kisses.
delicious. Wait, what's the Tangelo mix with? Tangelo.
What about Tangelos? What?
What's a Tangelo? Like a tangerine?
It's like a
Something?
tangerine mixed with what? An orange kind of thing? I think. What is
What's
it,
the?
Spike?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you last time, Blissful. What's this no caffeine shit that doesn't matter anymore because he broke it? You sinner. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. I'm extracurricular sugar, tits, and also caffeine.
Oh. Well, you can't be the mayor of Titty City. That's already taken.
I'm the governor.
So you're
I'm
the
the
governor of Titsville or something?
Yeah, I guess.
No, it wouldn't be a city.
Oh my gosh. I almost talked the shit out of myself right now. Oh my gosh. I was about to talk to myself and whatever person that is using all of my names. Because I've been looking for this thing and then I just set my phone right next to it. For fuck's sake. Shifty poo. Mercy me. Anyway.
They're yummy, worst week of my life.
What?
That's what Blissful said.
Yeah, I am the founder of Pound Town, and you have to enter the rear. Oh my gosh, you know what? Like, so I was looking for something and I started to think about like the old science stuff because I totally forgot like about like the bacon song and like the sausage song
The
and stuff.
baby Yoda, and yeah, okay, yeah. My
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. Because I lost all that stuff on with the other streamer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hmm?
Yeah. Done. Don't do that anymore. Don't do that again.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
No. Wee. Stick 'em. Can you hear that? Can you do the Brett stick 'em? No,
My
that
car stopped.
sounds like a car.
My car stopped.
Stick 'em. Ha ha ha. Stick 'em.
Hmm.
You still can't do the Jetsons thing.
No, but I just tried to talk as Donald Duck, and I swear I'm gonna, and I might go out that way because I swear I felt my esophagus twist in a knot. Like I just all of it. It was scary. Oh gosh, like I'm scaring myself. I'm sorry. I just felt really confident, and I also think I just have to just do it. I just can't think about it. It's like diving into the pool. Just can't think about it. Gotta do it.
Diving into the what?
The pool,
The pool.
or as the sign says, they're into the ool because there's no pee in the ool.
No pee in that pool. God dang it. No fucking broccoli either.
Okay, cool. Watermelon sugar. Why does he think he could sing about ROs? That's fucked up. I'm gonna write Harry Styles a letter. Sing about your own O's, motherfucker.
Harry Styles. That should be the name of a hairdresser.
Probably is.
Like sugar. Oh no. Kisses.
I watched tutorials, bro. I'm not gonna say look, whatever. I am gonna say that I did get a compliment along the way of my sound effects tour that
On
other
what
people did,
effect?
that other people doesn't matter that other people did it worse. Okay, I'll take that
Oh, that's
as a
possible, yeah.
compliment. Thank you.
Not too many people. Not too many
Shush,
people, but
shush. I still don't get the watermelon part. It's like bothering me. Although I also saw this video. Did you see the video of like the chick in the airport that ate the teeny tiny? They're like they look like they're called finger watermelons, but they taste like cucumbers with a sour inside.
Oh
They look
yeah. Or is that or like they're doing a sour challenge or something? I might be thinking something different.
she's just eating this
Okay.
little container, and they look like exactly like tiny little watermelons.
But they
But you
taste like
bite them,
cucumber and
yeah.
they're sour.
Mm-hmm. You bite the whole thing. Well, I don't know if you're supposed to, but she did.
So I tried to tell her not to do that.
Rare.
Don't bite it. Well, maybe a little.
Oh my gosh. Gosh. I hate this channel. I am though jealous of like this whole bird thing. Like, have you seen like when geese fall in love with people at the park?
Yeah, I have. Have you ever seen the one where the goose comes running up to the girl he hasn't seen in a while?
Maybe. I've seen quite a lot of
throws his wings
those videos.
around her and everything.
Aww. I like it. I see, like I like the idea of it, but I also think like I'm gonna ruin it on approach because I'm gonna be like, get the fuck away from me, bird. Seriously, spook me out. Also, like having like a crow friend is kind of like a dream.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Yeah, but you gotta like start when you're little or something. You know what I mean? When you have no fear, and you start like I don't know. I also think it'd be cool. Although I don't really believe all the videos where it's like the bear stops the person on the road and is like waving at them, and then they follow the bear to help the cub in the mud,
Yeah.
and
I
then
don't
all of a
believe
sudden
all
like,
of that.
and then the bear brings the whole fucking tribe over to the house.
Right. Yeah.
Like, oh, they know where you live. Like, okay, cool.
It's a great, it'd be a great idea, but is it real?
But I think that's kind of fun. I watch a lot of like old men feeding deer videos. I like them. It's fun. And they're like, Spruce, you've already had your feed. Like they name them and shit.
I watched this guy with his bulls. He's got a couple of bulls and some cows. Rufus and Redford. He named them all with the R.
Oh, that's
Rufus,
cute.
Redford, Ruby Sue, just like Rebecca.
What?
One of them's named Rebecca, yeah. One of the cows.
That's fucked up.
He like feeds them. He'll like bring them a treat of oatmeal cream pies.
Oh my gosh, that's the dream. Yeah. I love those. And I really, really, really want to try it in the
air fryer.
Yeah. I want an air fryer so bad. In a hot pot.
A hot?
A crock hot pot.
Is it a crock pot or is it a hot pot? What's the difference?
I don't know. I mean, I'd really want one of those like all-in-one R2D2 pots. That's like a pressure cooker, one pot, hot pot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I gotta look up this watermelon thing because according to Men's Magazine, what represents
will change her name to put a watermelon on the end. When did she do
that? After she heard that song, no.
Just now?
No. Plus, what was that, a GW thing or what's that all about? Yeah, I think that's what it might be called, Excel. Oh my gosh, Tino, are you up to date with Lala TV?
Just from what you told me.
Okay, so first of all, I don't know if the tattoo is real on her brother.
Right.
She allegedly went on a date with a woman.
What?
But like Yeah, I don't know. It was stupid. Also, she's always like, I'm feeling Arabic. I'm feeling Arabic. I'm feeling Arabic. When I'm doing extra credit for my Arabic class and I'm singing blah, blah, blah. I swear. I swear. She did a video, though. The last one I saw was her making fun of herself, which I adore. It was so funny because, yeah, it was great. Good for her. Oh, yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Anyway, anything else to report, Dino?
Um.
Oh wait, no, I was saying that in Men's Magazine, when I looked up, like when I went through the doxing of like sexting stuffs, it was alleged that the most come hither emoji. Were you here for that? Do you know what the most come hither emoji that you could get in a sext?
Seemed like I remember something about it, but I don't. Maybe not. I don't know. I
I'll
don't
give
guess
you a
so.
clue. It's a fruit.
We were talking about strawberries one
Yeah, it
time, or
was
cherries.
strawberry, and it
Yeah,
should be cherries.
it should be. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, look at them.
Well,
What do they
just
resemble?
based on reputation.
Yeah.
But yeah, allegedly, based on this Men's Magazine survey, the strawberry is the most come hither, I'm ready to go.
You would think a
I
peach would even be ahead of a strawberry
mean,
because it looks like a booty.
yeah. If you got
And
like a
was it?
peach and a phone emoji
Yeah,
together, then that is
yeah.
very come hither. Yeah,
That's a booty call.
that is a booty call.
Hmm. I can
That's a
eat a peach
fruity
for
call.
hours.
What?
A fruity booty call. Never mind. Never mind. This is pretend I didn't say it.
You said fruity booty call.
Well, that part you can remember. Fruity booty call.
Hmm. I don't. I'm sure I've told this story before about how one of my girlfriends and I, we wanted to go backstage at a concert. We got there really early. We were on some drugs.
Oh, what did y'all do? Oh,
Well, so we did the most reasonable thing and we went to a local diner and we went there and we were like, there wasn't really like a lot. It was a really small town and they were famous for their pies. That's what it said in the window. And so we're like, okay, let's bring them a pie. And we were like adamant about how it could not be a cherry pie because that's the most slutty of all pies known to man. And so we're
yeah.
like, so we're all like, let's get whatever butter pecan, whatever the fuck it was. Of course, all they had left in the full pie arena was a cherry pie.
What
So
cherry
we're like,
pie?
oh, okay. So we get this cherry pie and we go back and we bring it to the tour manager. And the tour manager's all like, hey, after the show, just walk backstage. And the two of us were like, hey, Daria, how are you doing? Nice to see you. I DM'd you like 5,000 times, just
Oh,
FYI.
hey, Daria.
But good for you for doing what you did. High five.
Peach cobbler.
Anyway, so we give the cherry pie to the tour manager, right? And then he's just like, yeah, just come backstage after. With the whole time we're just telling each other like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna walk backstage after. Like, no big fucking deal. We're just gonna walk backstage after, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We're just gonna walk backstage. The whole time we're convincing each other that like this is gonna be doable.
It's cool.
Right?
It's cool. He's here to do it. It's cool.
It's just no big deal. We're
Yeah.
just gonna walk backstage. So we, but we're also like, whatever. So, anyways, so after the concert, we just walk backstage.
Right?
It totally worked. We just walked backstage, had no fucking problem. The guy was right there.
Wow.
And he totally was like cool with it. Then we ended up like doing more drugs. And then we ended up like trading. Okay, it was really embarrassing because we had brought drugs, right? But we didn't bring like a lot of drugs. Well, we left most of the drugs like in the car. And so we had a little bit of drugs. And then we had this fucking like, allegedly, of course, fictionally, of course, what's it called? Any similarities to real life, yada, yada is completely coincidental and whatever. So, we're like sitting in like this circle with all these people just being the bitches that brought the pie, and 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 we're just trying to be like, this is not the best, one of the best nights ever, right? And so and then somebody at one point, they wanted to like trade us some like herb, let's say, for some fungus, let's say, and we were like, fuck yeah, right? So so like we take out our bag of herb, and again, we didn't bring a lot in. We're going to a show. Like, what are we gonna fucking do? Bring in all, not again, whatever. And it was like this total Crocodile Dundee moment. This same fucking tour manager, he shows up out of fucking nowhere, and he walks by and he basically goes, it was like he was like, that's not a knife, that's a spoon. Like, he's like, that's not drugs. He totally drug shamed us because like and he was just like, and it was like honestly, it's like one of those things where like I'd have to go to Dr. Phil, and Dr. Phil would have to like hold my hand and reassure me that it's gonna take a lot of attaboys to like undo the damage that this fucking tour manager gave me. Like, fucking, that's not a knife, that's a spoon shit. Because like because like all I wanted to do was be like, we have more in the car, It was so fucking Dear 17 magazine. I was totally mortified. Like, this one time we were backstage and blah, blah. So then we're like, oh my gosh. But anyways, it didn't matter because like this one dude ended up trading us. This story goes into the other story that leads to the time that we watched the Cosby Show that was about, that I keep being like, where's the episode where like they're wearing the costumes that look like they're
paper doll
paper outfit? Yes. Yeah. Because that's the mushroom chocolate that we consumed.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyways, and that hotel, so we'd gone to this show in this little teeny tiny town. There were no hotel rooms left. We were like, fuck it, we'll figure it out. We were planning on driving home after, but then we got all fucked up, right? So then while we're getting fucked up, the tour manager comes back after he fucking drug disses us, and he asks us if we can give a ride to the keyboard for the keyboard player in the band to the hotel. And we're like, of course we can. Anyways, it's like this whole thing, whatever. But so this is also when I learned how to recognize when you have a flat tire, because we end up giving the keyboard player a fucking ride to the hotel, and I'm just being like, pretend like I'm high as fuck, but like, again, small town, it's like 2 minutes away, and my steering wheel is doing all of this shakety shakes, but I'm all around, and I'm holding it like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't embarrass me, fucking steering wheel. Right? But my steering wheel is trying to tell me that my car is gonna fucking start sparking because I have no fucking tire. like we're riding on the whatever that's called, the rim or whatever.
The rim, yeah.
Yeah. But so we get there, thankfully, and this is all because the lead singer decides that he's gonna sleep on the tour bus, which we learned the next day after the fucking Cosby Show and after all this. And then we wake up to the sounds of like the band load in, because like they had rented out like this whole like little motel, hotel, whatever. And so we just hear like them screaming like about all the stuff, like, checking in and stuff. And then we just hear them scream like who's in like room number 1? And then we just hear, those are the cherry pie girls. And so we're like, forever the more.
Groupies.
Yeah, with total groupies, the cherry pie girls. And hey, Miss Mandy. But we were just like, oh no, we're the cherry pie girls. And it just is so funny. And so, but it was so cool because like when we went to like go like check out and stuff, they like left us like a whole little gift basket and stuff, and we're like, we didn't do shit. But also, that whole situation, doing drugs backstage at the concert and blah blah blah, saved our lives because I had a flat tire. That's the point. So dare to do drugs, everybody, responsibly and in moderation and all the things, blah blah blah. Because I had a flat. Don't you get it, Dino?
Yeah, you got a flat tire.
Yeah, I had a flat tire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who fixed
So
it?
if your steering wheel is shaky shakes, you should get out and look.
I can usually tell before it gets that far.
No, I don't know what I mean. I don't know. Shut up. Sorry. Respectfully.
Yeah, who fixed it? Who fixed it?
I did because I'm a man.
You got out and changed the tire.
That's right. I put a piece of
Bullshit.
straw in my mouth,
Bullshit.
and I pumped it up.
What's the first thing you got to do?
Lug nuts. Pepper jack corn or something. What's that thing called? The first thing I did was take all the shit out of my trunk because allegedly there was a magical tire back there. No. The first thing I did was hide the rest of the drugs.
Catching a free ride. Jesus Christ.
No, we were too busy, like, wowing him with our personalities and such.
Oh, sure. That's what you were doing. Okay.
Let me tell my story my way. Anyways, then we went on tour with the band, and here we are. That's how I got my first job.
Your first job was in the backseat of that car.
How dare.
Oh, geez.
That's how watermelon cherry pie was written.
Watermelon cherry pie, sugar.
Yep.
How old would you say you were at that time? 20s? Younger?
I think maybe 19.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah. I did later work for that band, and it definitely wasn't awkward. And and the cherry pie thing is not how I was remembered when I was remembered.
I'm sure of that.
When like the red string all came together, and like the lead singer like looked at me straight in my eyes, like like at a meeting, and I was like, "Wait I know you," and I was like, "Oh fuck." And I was like, wait, is this the time that never mind. Anyway, I like literally was like, oh, there were like 8 times that flashed through my head that it could have been. And they were all like great stories, but
Sure. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All of them had happy endings, I'm sure.
Hey, I you know what? I love this band. I had great experiences with. I to this day adore them all, and management and the other people I met through them. Wonderful people. But yeah, it just was so funny because like we literally like woke up to like cherry pie girls. Oh my gosh, it was so wild. So stay in school, everybody. But like it was so cosmic. We had gone to that hotel, like in between, like dropping off the.
Oh wait
the
a minute! Hold on now.
What?
It's not the first time you were in that hotel.
No. I'm trying to say, like, because I'm trying to explain, like, we had tried to get a room, like, at any
Oh,
place
okay.
in this town, and we could not get a room. There just were no rooms available, and we had
Right.
been to that. We did drugs in that hotel parking lot before the concert, and I remember it like so clearly because like this was such a cute little hotel, and they had these like little carvings of like little bears and owls and shit in the trees, and so we were like commenting about how cute the place was, and it turned out the reason there were no rooms there was because the whole fucking band was staying
They
there.
bought the whole fucking place out.
Yeah, and because it wasn't. Yeah, I cannot stress how tiny this town was. Like, yeah. Anyway, it is so crazy, but good times.
Mm. Good times.
Yeah. hmm Oh my gosh.
This
This
band
one
was once,
particular
and they wrote
girlfriend
a
and I.
song about it called "She's My Cherry Pie." Oh, okay.
Great.
Now I get it.
I don't remember the name of the place.
Was it a Great Wolf Lodge?
Oh, is that like a chain or something? I genuinely don't remember what it was called. I don't know if I ever
Did
knew
they
what it
leave
was
a light
called.
on for you?
What's that?
They leave a light on for you? Motel 6. We'll leave a light on for you.
Um, I'm not even saying what country this happened in, but um,
It's in,
but this
it
girlfriend,
was it was in the Netherlands.
maybe I do love the Netherlands. But this one particular girlfriend and I, like oh my gosh, the stories. She ended up going on a date with the drummer. And I can't tell the story, never mind.
I was gonna say, you got the milk for free, and now he wants to buy the cow. What the
Oh
hell?
my gosh, no. It was so funny. Oh my god. Well, because that's the other trick to get backstage. when people say like, what do you got to do to get backstage? The answer is the drummer. And let me tell you that this friend of mine, oh, she was willing to take whatever for the team.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. Unlike me, I'm all like, let's buy him a present. Let's buy him a
Oh,
pie.
sure. Yeah.
I'm prude as fuck.
You got a free hotel room for your cherry pie, right?
Mhm. Yes.
I don't mean
And
the
I think
I
he
don't mean the
felt
one you
bad
bought
about our.
either. I don't mean the one you bought either.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
To be young again.
I was just thinking the legend lives on. Oh, anyway. All right, I gotta go burn this live stream down.
Oh Lord.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, I can't even talk. I gotta go get my watermelon pie.
Sugar high. Your watermelon high.
Yeah, I gotta go do something. I gotta go pour some sugar on some muffins or something. Thanks for being here, Dina. Thanks for being here, everybody. Any final words, dude?
She's my cherry pie. Cold drink of water's a sweet surprise. Tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah.
Okay, bye. All right, well, that works. Shout out to cherry pies, everybody. Get it if you got it.
I like the girls that do drugs. Girls with cigarettes in the back of the club. Girls that hate cops and bad girls. Girls in the buns, girls that's mean just for fun. I like girls who make love, but I love girls who like to fuck. That's what's up. I like